Well, all right. Hello there, friends, fans, and felons. Your Wild and Woolly Wordsmith back out here again. This is number 12. It's 30th January, sometime in the evening. And I'll be damned if Trumpy Bear didn't back off his Easter thing finally and push, not only back off Easter, but push the social distancing nationwide all the way to 30th of April. Well, golly. Duh. About fucking time. Same thing happened today in Arizona. Governor Doug Ducey finally pulled, well, he at least got his chin out of his ass so he can get some fucking oxygen into that goddamn cranium of his. Because, I mean, his shutdown to essential personnel is ridiculous. He's decided that nail technicians are essential personnel. He's decided that golf courses are essential, which means those people that work at the golf courses have to be there, risking their lives. So these rich fuckers that don't want to fucking shelter in place in their McMansions have somewhere to go for a walk where it's safe from any animals or any actual wildlife. Oh, fucking golf courses. And you know what I haven't seen one little bit of? This whole fucking thing. Has Trump expressed any sort of fucking remorse? Any remorse whatsoever in any of those fucking press conferences? Has he called anybody whose family member has died from this and spoken to them? Expressed any sort of remorse or gratitude for them staying the line and trying to hold things down so they don't get more people sick? Has any of that happened? No, it hasn't. Why? Because he's not fucking built for it. He wouldn't know the first thing about empathy or compassion. There's no profit in it. So yeah, Ducey finally came around and gave us a shelter in place or a shutdown in theory, but again, I mean, he's leaving a lot of shit open. The upside is, though, that those little deals that he made with the power companies and whatnot, that didn't really take into account all the smaller power companies in this state, they may have to follow through and deal in the same way with people because it's a statewide order now. This isn't just the biggest utility needs to do this because the biggest counties are affected. He's decided the whole state's affected. So hopefully all the utilities are going to fucking square this away. But again, we don't have enough testing still. It's not going to get better. This is going to go all the way to June. This is going to go all the way to June before we even have a handle on this. And I want all of those people that were positive for COVID-19, all of those 1,157 motherfuckers here in Arizona who were positive, the 15 to 20 people that died before Ducey could be bothered to shut things down in this state. And I want all of you 1,157 people who got sick to know that Doug Ducey was more than willing to sacrifice your life for the good of the economy, was more than willing to kill you, would have cut your fucking throat himself if he thought it would have helped the economy. I don't know why 1158 finally changed his mind. I guess because his puppet master, the Trumpleton in charge, decided he was changing his tune, and Ducey, being a good soldier, couldn't disobey, had to wait until the moron in chief was willing to admit that maybe some states needed a quarantine. So yeah, this is my 12th broadcast, of course post, but as I said before, we've been pretty much sheltering in place since, well, before March 1st. Middle of February, really, for some of this, so. But yeah, so now we get March 30th. We've been sheltering in place for 30 days minimum. absolutely officially sheltering in place ourselves for 30 days. The kids even knew that's what we were doing before Arizona put a lockdown in. So now let's see what happens. They're finally going to get a shield in for my wife at the Circle K, screened so the customers are no longer blowing their fucking fumes all over them. She got a $2 or $3 raise for hazard pay, but Jesus Christ, it takes a hazard to finally get a living wage. No, they need that $15 an hour and then some hazard pay. Because I got news for you. We really need to think about this. You look at what's falling apart. You look at when this started, everybody decided that essential workers were healthcare workers, police officers, and firemen. That was it. Things have changed.